Hi guys, RETROCENGO here, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna take a look at the Commodore A590 Hard Drive Plus. Look at this sidecar expansion. And while we're looking at it, we're gonna hear some music from the game called Unreal on the Amiga 500 Plus. Alright, this is a really nice sidecar expansion. The exterior is like this. Now on this video I have prepared, not scripted, no nothing like that, but I have unscrewed the 4 screws down on the bottom so I can just pull this one off. Magic of filming, guys. Oh, we have the fan over here. Alright, so this one has a built-in fan from factory that can cool down the circuit board, the hard drive and all that. I mean, look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful! It doesn't even need to be retro brighted. It looks amazing, right? Nice. Yeah. It matches the color with its PSU. Alright guys, so here we got the power indicator. Here we have the hard disk writing LED light indicator. Here we got a jumper, and on the jumper it says XT-SCSI. So that's to choose between which type of hard disk we're gonna use. Now this one came with this old original 20 megabyte XT hard disk. Isn't it just a beauty? I don't know, it looks so nice. We have the original disc, setup disc. We got a manual here. Nice. Let's just look at the bottom side also. Nothing is loose. So this one says drive information type XT 20 megabyte Western digital hard disk from Commodore model A590. Beautiful expansion, guys. And if we take a look at the back side, this is the power plug. This is external SCSI connection. This is for, I don't know what that's for, but we got the manual so I can read. Maybe for configuring the RAM, because it's hard disk and RAM expansion. As you can see here, this is, as you can see, SCSI drive connector here, the power connector from here to the hard drive, and the XT connector over here. Isn't she a beauty? Well, I've never plugged this one in. I don't know if it works. I have to try it out. So let's just put this machine on and see how it performs. I mean, I am pretty sure this hard disk does not work, because I had another one of these. I think it came with a 40 megabyte of hard disk. I had it last year, and that hard disk just click, nothing else. And I mean, 30 years old, guys, so I don't think this one works either, but it's fine. I mean, nobody's gonna use this one. If the hard disk works, we're not gonna use it, because I mean, the reading sound and all that, the nostalgic reasons, I understand everything about it, and it's just so cool. I love everything about it, and I don't care about the hard disk noise and reading sounds. I love the reading sounds. I'm an old guy, but the reason that I won't use it, or many other guys, is the capacity is only 20 megabyte. It's just not enough today with WSD load and all the awesome stuff we can just download and try it, and all the awesome games and demos and mod music, you name it. So it's only because of the size I'm saying that this is never going to be used. So if it works, it's still pointless, but let's just check it out. It's fun to try. It's fun to see if it works. What does it contain? So let's just put this beauty on and give it some power. Again, the top side of the Amiga 500, those lines. I mean, look at the design from Commodore. Same lines here, and on the back side the same lines. I mean, this is just so beautiful on the side of the Amiga 500. So I love the design. There are also those GVP hard drives. They have the design here, and it looks amazing, guys. I don't know, there's just something magical about these. They were so expensive back then. We all wanted hard disk expansions, but I mean, we were some small kids, you know. We could, the only thing we could do was copy some discs. That was it. So let's give this baby some power and turn on some light in here and see how it runs. All right, it's plugged in my Amiga 500 Plus. It's got its own external power supply, but you can actually mod these A590 sidecars to run with the Amiga's own internal power. So you actually don't need to use this external over here. But I just want to test this. I want to test if this one works. I got a manual. I got the original driver disc from back then. Commodore Amiga 590 setup disc. I want to test if this one works. So let's just power it on and cross our fingers so nothing explodes. Oh. I think it's dead. Oh damn, I heard some music. I left the disc inside. Ah damn. Okay, I just want to show you something, guys, because yesterday I uploaded a Commodore Amiga 2000 video. And in that video I installed a GVP accelerator card for the Amiga 2000. I just looked at the different books I have and all that. So I have found out about, I think it's this one because it was called Great Valley Products. So we got the GVP 030 here for the Amiga 2000. 6,750 Danish kroners back then, produced by GVP USA, imported by Amiga Warehouse in Denmark. A complete system for the Amiga 2000, everything in one board, RAM, SCSI controller. You can have it with a 030 and FPU. 3 different versions, 25, 40 or 60 megahertz. The Amiga 3000 runs with an 030 25 megahertz, and this board can run 030 with 50 megahertz really fast. The 25 megahertz only has 1 mix of 32-bit RAM, and the other models has got 4 megabytes of RAM. And as you saw yesterday on my video, the GVP I have installed, it's got the 4 megabytes. And you can install up to 12 megabyte, 4 megabyte SIM models. But the fun thing is, it's got internal and external SCSI connection, but with software, you can actually click and get the 68,000 mode. That's nice. And you can install, back then, 240 megabytes of hard drive. So that's just, oh, look at this, Fusion 40 accelerator card, 20,000 Danish kroners. It's crazy, man. I love these old books. What's this? AT simulator. Yeah. Just want to share that one. If you oh, I had one of these. It didn't work, but it was awesome. I mean, if you're subscribed to my channel, then you know the progress every time I try something new. And look at this, guys. We got the A590 Commodore hard drive for the Amiga 500. 4,000 Danish kroners. Isn't that just... It's crazy. Yeah, it can have XG and SCSI, and you can connect up to 7 external hard disks, tape streamers, CD-ROM, optical drives. Damn. Okay, and it can have 512 1 meg or 2 megabytes of memory. And it can read up to 2.4 megabyte per second. You need to have Kickstart 3.1 or newer for auto boot. It's just nice to read something like this on these old books, guys. All right, the hard drive did make some odd sounds, so let's take off this disk and see how it's gonna perform, how it's gonna boot. I don't like that loading sound, but maybe it was like that on an old XG drive. So let's see what's gonna happen, if it even works. Guys. Oh my god. It works, it loads direct into directory opus. That's really amazing. And at the bottom side I can see I have got 2 megabytes of chip RAM. And what does it say? 1.39, maybe 2 megs of fast RAM. Maybe. Let's just take a quick look at this, guys, because it works. This one. I think it's got 16 megabyte of storage left. And it's from 1992, September. And you could actually, was it version? Directory opus 4.01 and processor the 68010. Nice. I just want to see if, how about if I say about, well, that didn't work. But why does it boot into what's it called? D-Opus. That's odd. Was that too late? That was too late. It checks the disk drive if it has something inside. See, it doesn't load the workbench. That's odd. All right. Well, it works. And it's got, oh, wait, guys. I'm gonna find a disk to test the memory, just to be sure. But yeah, this one works, it loads, that's nice, and we can see the content. It's got Workbench installed. I think it also has sysinfo. Can it run like this? I don't know. Oh, it can, yes. Nice. All right. So let's check the memory. It's got installed 2 megabytes of fast RAM. That's nice. And my Amiga 500 Plus, it has got 2 megabytes of chip RAM that I just love and nothing else. All right, so this one has 20 megabytes of hard drive and 2 megabytes of chip RAM. Back then, I mean, back in 1991, this must have been a kick-ass system to have. Let's just check out the speed that it runs like an Amiga 500. It's not accelerated, no nothing. It's just my stock everyday use Amiga 500 Plus. I love this one. Nothing from the old battery, no nothing. It's just a beautiful system. I love my Amiga 500 Plus. As you can see, 1.28 the speed of an Amiga 500. So that's how it should be. And it's, if we look at the Amiga 2000 with some extra RAM, it's just a tad faster. And that's because this one has the RAM. Let's check out boards. As you can see, 64K02, A590, SCSI XT Commodore, and 2 megabytes of fast RAM. That's great. 68010. All right, it works. Let's just check out this disk also. I don't know if it works. Right window. It seems like the driver disk is working. Yeah. It works, guys. Drive definitions. What's that? Oh, it's just reading the file. It doesn't execute it, or what's it called? Yeah, hard disk toolbox. That is just a setup disk for setting this one up. And the reason that I'm testing this one is actually through this hobby, through my lovely YouTube channel. I got a new Amiga friend, if you can call it that, because through my YouTube channel I sold an Amiga 4000, and we became friends after that, because we also ran into each other in person and all that. So that's just great. And he asked about, first, he's a great supporter. He really supports my channel. Thank you for that, dear friend. And he also wanted a 1541 Commodore 64 disk drive. And he was also interested in this Amiga 590 hard disk sidecar drive expansion. And he's gonna buy this one in a couple of days. I just want to make this video and show him that it works. That's just nice. But guys, last night, last night, he wrote to me, dude, RETROCENGO, how about a Commodore SX64? Do you want to sell one of these, those beautiful machines? And I was like, dude, it's not for sale. And he said everything has a price. Yeah, so maybe he's gonna buy an SX64 also. But as I always say, everything has to be on my YouTube channel. Everything is gonna be documented before I do anything. I don't want to just keep everything and not use it. I really don't see the idea. I talked to another friend, two friends about this actually last weekend. We were together, and one of them collects records and the other one collects MS-DOS machines. And I'm also into MS-DOS, but mostly I love the Amiga. So we were at a dinner and we were talking about this, and I said, because you have to have some sort of cash flow. You can't just keep on buying and buying and buying stuff, you know, guys. Also the storage and all that. So you have to sell something, of course. But and I said as I feel it, I don't want to just buy and have it on storage and not use the stuff. I don't see the idea. My other friend, Casper, his name was, is he didn't understand that. He said every time he says something with the old MS-DOS system or Windows 3.11, or he just want to buy and never sell. And we had a little discussion about that because I said, how about the next guy? I mean, there are limited amount of these lovely computers, and Commodore is long gone, bought up by 20 different companies, I know, but no one makes them anymore. I don't see the point of just buying and just having on storage. So I will resell, but I will restore and document it on my channel. So we agreed on one thing. I am not a collector. No, I am a reviewer. That's what they say, because a real collector never sells anything from his collection. But I'm just a tad against that. I mean, I want to keep, my next projects are all my Amiga 3000s. I want to keep one Amiga 3000s and I want to sell everything else. No, I don't want to keep everything, because I started this last year and I really wanted to buy all these great Commodore stuff. I couldn't find anything, because all those awesome collectors, they just collect and collect and collect and never sell. I couldn't buy, I mean, I was making buying ads and everything, but it was not about the price, about the money, no, nothing like that. Nothing was for sale. It was just so hard for me until my YouTube channel started to grow. I really feel blessed about that, because after that I got contacted by collectors that had their old collections and all that, and they contacted me and they said they enjoyed, I mean, the love and passion, and they said they really feel like I should buy their whole collection and all that. And I'm so thankful, so thankful. So I just bought everything. Every time it's a collection. If it's 2 or 3, if it's really close to me, I will buy it. But other than that, I will say no, thank you. But if it's a great collection, I love the hauls. I love the Commodore adventures. I have some haul videos. Go back and watch them. I really love that. So this one is gonna go to a friend. And the cool part is, doing this, he actually wrote to me about the Commodore SX64 and this one, and he wants me to make a 1541 drive ready and all that. But he wrote to me that he has a colleague that has got 2 old Amiga 4000s. One of them does not work. The other one has a kick-ass accelerator card inside. So if I was interested, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm interested. I love the part where you restore these computers. I think the one that's dead, it's probably something with the battery. Not sure. It can be so many different things, guys. But I love to restore these computers, give them new life, and give it to the next guy who can enjoy it. That's my passion. That's my happiness. But before I sell, document it, have it on YouTube, because 5 years from now, when I want to look at this old A590 hard disk, I can check it out on my YouTube channel, guys. That's one of the things I really like. So yeah, this was a short test review of this Commodore A590 hard disk sidecar. Before we end up, let's listen to this. Before we end up the show, I just want to listen to this. Oh, that's nice. Let's reset it and try it one more time. Alright guys, listen to this. That's just magic. Checking for discs. I think there's some kind of a mechanical arm that moves in here, because the whole drive is, it's pretty cold. I mean, okay, it has a cooler, but oh, we have to check out the fan if that works. Let's do that also. I mean, but it doesn't get that hot. I can feel here the mechanical moving part gets just a little bit hot, but it's not that much. So I'm gonna do this. Don't do this at home, guys. Come on, there we go. Well, the fan is not that noisy at all. It's nice. There we go. Beautiful. Let's reset again. Look at those LEDs. I mean, it's fun that the hard disk works, but again, I mean, it's not gonna be used today with the 20 megabytes of capacity. I mean, it's just fun that it works. I love that loading sound. I think it's incredible that it still works, guys. We got the RAM expansion and all that at the bottom. As you can see, chip RAM and fast RAM. Built in 2 megabytes of RAM. I mean, back then this must really have been an amazing expansion to have. Alright guys, that really must be it. Let's wrap up this video. I really hope you enjoyed this little review dash closer look at this Commodore A590 sidecar expansion for the Amiga 500 and the Amiga 500 Plus. I really hope you will share this video so more people can see, because again, I got a small channel and I mean, I don't have that many views, so let's just share the video and reach out to more people that can look and enjoy all this old but still awesome Commodore hardware. Let's just share the love and passion, guys. So this one, I would say it's ready to go. I mean, actually the buyer, when he bought my Amiga 4000, we talked about compact flash solution, and he said that he was actually not interested in installing a compact flash card in his Amiga 4000. He preferred original IDE hard disk. He loves the old, reading sound and all that. So he will just have a normal hard disk installed, and he's gonna buy this one. I mean, I'm sure he will love that this one works, but he's not gonna use it. 95% sure that he will buy another hard disk, XG or SCSI, I don't know, but with bigger capacity than the 20 megabytes. What I would do if I should use this one is actually buy that SCSI to SD. I think it cost 50 euro or something like that. Installed it in here, and actually I would install that, put in an SD card, the 2 megs of fast RAM, amazing, and I would just turn off the fan because no use for it. That's the first part. I would just turn off the fan and also make the little mod few jumper cables and just running with the internal Amiga 500's PSU. Then it would be an awesome solution. That's just how I would do it. But yeah, we all have different opinions, guys. Let me hear what you would do. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for all your awesome comments. I mean, I read them all. All your comments, I read them. All your mails, I read them. Sometimes, and I'm sorry, sometimes I'm just in a hurry. I don't have the time to answer, but really guys, that doesn't matter. You just have to know that I really appreciate it when you write a comment, when you write a mail to me. I get so happy every time. So I just want to thank you guys again for it. Really, thank you. Oh, I have a what are these called? VGA out. Yeah, that's the short of it, but I don't use it because this monitor does not have a VGA connection. It's only got a HDMI, but I just want to show here, you can still have this, use the Denise chip and the normal RGB out, and it will work perfectly. I mean, the picture quality on this screen, isn't that amazing? Nothing is... It looks amazing on this monitor. TV screen. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay guys, thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.